Thanks for joining us. Just wanted to jump in really quick and discuss with you, maybe 5 minutes or less, how you become a mortgage originator. And so it'll be pretty straightforward. We're just going to dive into some slides. And yeah, that's it. If you have questions, you can reach out to me at the number you see below. So how do you become an MLO? That's a mortgage loan originator. Well, you have to get licensed. That means you sign up and take some courses. Normally $360 to $400. You take a state exam. You're going to pay the in MLS an initial setup fee. You pay them processing fees, criminal background checks, and a credit report. And now you are a licensed MLO. With us as a note, we wholesale the classes at $239. That's 35% off. You can take these anywhere, or you can come through us if you want. The reason I would recommend us is we have a 95% pass rate, which is huge. And that may change as time goes on, but right now that's where it's sitting. So also as a recap, it's about $500 if you add all that up, close to that, to become an MLO. How do you make money? It's a great question. First, you begin working your sphere of influence. That's people you may know from whatever organizations you're a part of or friends. You work through those, letting them know what you're doing, social media, etc. You turn those into leads. The leads become opportunities, and then hopefully they close as deals. You're trying to find a client, family, friend, whoever, and that client is looking to buy a home or refinance a house. And your job is to get them to fill out a application online. And the great news with us is you have a team. So once they fill that out, your mortgage team will handle pricing, locking in the loan, the processing, and finally closing the loan. And about 30 or so days later, you get paid. And it may be 1 hour worth of work. Of course, that could change drastically if they have low credit scores or there's some issues that arise you might be called in to help with since you know the person. But in general, it's a pretty low amount of effort. So how much do you make? That's a great question. Let's look at an example, $390,000 home purchase, which was the average this past month when I made this video in the Huntsville-Madison area. So the loan value at 5% down would be roughly $370,000, and that would have you making $1,100 for that hour's worth of work. And you would graduate up to $1,850 on that deal, and basically it's set so every few deals your payout would graduate up as you get more experienced and do more deals. What are your hours? Well, that's a great question too. You set your own. So it's pretty straightforward. It's part-time. It's great. You can work this when you want, just whenever it comes up, wherever you may be. That's pretty much it. So next steps, you can start today. Call or text the number on the screen below, and we can get you the link to Square to make the payment. And then once you make the payment, you get access to the class, and you start taking the 20-hour course. And when that's done, you take your test, and that's $239. So that's pretty much it. If you want, please reach out, and would be happy to answer any questions.